And here we are. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 13th of January of 2021.
Now your face is coming out.
Yes. We are coming to you slightly behind schedule, only because...
He needed to take a little time. Because he got home late from Fire Academy.
Yo, what up?
And then Sarah had to get to school, so I was like, you know what? Can you just take her to school and then come in after you're done?
And I'm like, yeah, sounds like a plan. So I said, well, just wait to do the live when I get in and whatever. So here I am. I got to sneeze.
And then I was busy. I had first customer at 5 minutes to 7, and then somebody called and ordered a whole muffaletta deluxe.
Awesome.
Hi, Chelsea.
Yeah, crazy stuff, man. I mean, it's good though.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Yeah. And I got a batch of Almond Joy cookies done already.
Ooh, she's
A lot happens when you're not here.
Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'm the one that's slowing her down because she can't look at this wonderful thing.
I'm so distracted by the beauteousness.
Yep. That twinkle in my eye says, "Hey, how you doing?" Let's see. Everything. Cocoa Bombs are still selling pretty good.
We're looking at our wall. Yeah, we're looking at our wall. You still can get Cocoa Bombs. We're just some of the favorite flavors have wiped out. So I gotta, after I'm done with cookies, you'll do muffaletta bread.
I'll get the bread going and all that other stuff.
I will assemble. Avengers Assemble.
So we're also gonna have to put that out there now. I advertise that we do have the chocolate bombs. Yeah. So put it out there. We have Cocoa Bombs. They've
been tagging us in everything.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So moving forward, we're doing really well considering our circumstances. We'll see what happens with the turnabout. And we'll go to the next hole. So we're probably on an 18 par course right now. I think we had to redo number 4 and 5, and I think we're about to hit...
We've had a few too many beers.
Yeah, I think we're about to hit...
green.
Yeah, and I rolled the golf cart into the sand pit, or the sand traps, and then we rolled it into the water hazard. Yeah. So here we are. We're about to hit the 6th hole now. If everything goes well... If not,
I thought you said we were close to the 18.
No, we're doing 18. We're only on 6. See, because every time it's extended, it puts us back. So we got to redo the holes we failed. We failed hole number 4. We messed up on hole number 5. Those were the water hazards and the sand traps. It was just a mess. And you know what's worse about that is when you lose your balls. And you bring so many balls to go play.
I was the biggest dork when he took me golfing for the first time. And because I thought it was hilarious that they had ball washers.
Awesome. Yeah, there's nothing like making sure that your balls are nice and shiny before you whack them.
He's like, you gotta wash your balls every time. I'm like, why do you have to wash your balls?
Because any little grain of dirt that's in those little divots could cause the ball to go a place you don't want it to go. And we don't like hitting dirty balls, now do we?
That's what she said.
Golfing is a nasty sport.
I'm the most immature person to watch sports with because every sport in existence has so many sexual innuendos, and I have a ball with it.
Like, what do you do about NASCAR?
I bet. A little to the left. A little to the left.
There you go.
The problem I said yesterday, I thought of you guys. I love
Princess
it.
and the Frog. I think I watched it once.
Yeah, Sarah made me. I had seen bits and pieces of it when Sarah was like really into watching it, and a couple of months ago she's like, "Mom, we need to sit down and watch it, and you have to watch the entire thing without being on your phone." I'm like, okay, so we did, and of course it's wonderful. We actually. When we did the swamp tour, when we took the kids down there for spring break a few years ago, 4 years ago, because Sarah was 11 and she's 15
Good
now.
morning.
we saw that the captain pointed out this specific tree, and when they were making Princess and the Frog, Disney actually came out and took like hundreds of pictures of all angles of this tree, and it's in the Princess and the Frog.
Yes. So the swamp
called it the
tree
kissing
is
tree.
the kissing tree.
Yeah.
I'd call it the gator tree because there's nothing but gators around there anyway.
Morning.
Morning. So, in that being said, lost my train of thought.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Do you guys have anything that doesn't have espresso in it?
Yeah,
Well, because I want coffee, but I don't want espresso.
So you could do a DP4. That's got brewed coffee.
so, all right. We'll just give a brief moment here. Brief moment to collectively gather your thoughts. Any questions for us today? That'd be great. I can see if I can answer them. Keep us going. I'll wait. Wait for the questions. Anything? I really want to know who decided to build the city. Stilts and so on. You know, that's a good question. You know, even you look at, let's say, what, Venice? Venice is on stilts too, also in the middle of a ocean that's sinking, and then city on stilts, and then he sinks in the mud. But I think you got to hit better. I don't know. It's a crazy thing. I think Chicago is even built on some sort of stilts. They must think when they're walking, when there's nothing wrong, going, hey, I'm going to build a city right here. It might be kind of squishy under my feet, but we build a good foundation, we got ourselves a city. I think that's what they do. But that was way back when, before my time. And a lot of other times, I guess. Oh, you lost sound. Sharon lost sound. Or, no, Shelly lost sound.
I think it's Shelly's phone. She's the one that has technical problems.
Yeah, you technical difficulties?
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay, now we can go back. I
Okay.
lost my train. It's like you walked away and deplugged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause we had a conversation and then I kind of lost track because I didn't want to talk over the customer.
So, oh, that's it. Yeah, Chelsea. It's very interesting to be down there. I know that it was built because it was a port. That's all it was, a shipping port, kind of like Detroit. So,
Yeah.
but who knew it would be so far below sea level? They didn't understand that stuff back then.
Still don't.
Still don't. Yeah.
I mean, when you got stuff that's underwater and there are known countries that actually bring out materials to build their own little islands, it's crazy. Just to make an island. Yes, they do that. China's done that.
Okay.
Yes.
She can hear us again. It's,
All right.
it's not us.
'Twas the night before Christmas and all was slurry.
Detroit scares me though. Certain areas, yes. And I was that way with New Orleans the first time because I read so many.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you this little story, this little tidbit about New Orleans. So we're walking.
Now,
and-
mind you,
It's still midday.
It is not safe for tourists. Like you have to be.
Like me, you got to be cool and collective and just kind of deal with the thing. 'Cause I tell you what.
You have to be very cautious about where you go. You try not to be alone. You know, even in the cemetery, that you can get mugged behind these crypts. Like, it's a big deal. So I was on guard the whole time and paranoid the whole time. First time in that big city.
Send the logo. So we're walking, and we're on the main street, somewhat main drag.
We were in the warehouse district where it was. I know exactly the part you're going to bring up. We were in the warehouse district.
So this
No
guy,
one around us.
So this guy on a
we're
motorcycle
lost.
comes rolling around. He was on the opposite side of the street, spins his bike around the other way, and I'm walking, and she's holding on me dear life like this. She's, we're in a bad place, we're all people.
I was ticked that we were lost.
So
And
I'm
back
cool.
then-
I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Back then, it was just like Google Maps. that you
I'm
could
like,
follow.
I'll find my way because I got this wonderful sense of direction. Nope, not it. Nope, not it. Nope, not it. We'll get there.
And he's
Nope,
like,
not it.
it's
Whatever.
not a big deal. I
Eh.
feel fine.
So this guy comes up, rides a motorcycle to the other side of the street. He goes, "Hey man, you got a light?" I'm like, "Yeah, there you go." Lighted up a cigarette, and she's freaking out because she
I
thinks
don't
this.
remember that guy.
Yeah.
I remember the guy coming up to you asking for a couple bucks.
Oh yeah, then
that was where I was freaking
that.
out.
But that was a different side. That was actually
that was
more
in the
in
warehouse
open.
district.
Yeah, but it
That's
was more
what
in the
I'm-
open.
Yes.
That was super more
Oh
in the open.
yes, now I remember.
So, and that guy looked really rough, but didn't bother me none. There was no threat. Nothing in the back of my head or nothing that was giving me a threat sign. I'm like, it's all right. His body language showed me nothing of anything concerned. Same thing with that other
But
guy.
they could be professional.
No,
Like they could
No.
know what they're doing because they're down there
no.
mugging people all the time.
All the time. When you take courses on body language,
You didn't take the courses
Yeah,
back then.
that was part of. Yeah, I did. I was already certified with my degree, so I had to go through all that crap. So, the guy that was asking for a couple bucks, he had a nicer coat than I did. He had brand new. They were brand. I mean, they were wrinkle free, brand new coats. And whether he's on the street, he's like, "Got a couple bucks?" I'm like, "Nope. Sorry, can't help you. I'm out of money. You got money?" She's freaking out. I'm not. I looked again. His body language showed no threat. I wasn't worried. You know, because there are certain signs that you can tell when somebody is going to do something stupid.
That was probably the most beneficial thing you learned with your criminal justice degree.
Yeah. So
Was the
I
body
was not.
language
I was not worried. She was,
lessons.
but I wasn't. And he really wasn't. He was actually a nice guy, but it was just. That's what they do down there.
Chelsea
Everyone
asks,
has
when
fun.
you guys went to New Orleans, was there as much voodoo-related stuff as people think there is? No.
No. Not in areas that your most
The touristy.
touristy spots are. There isn't. They got little stores here and there. But now you start going out to like the bayou and things like that.
And there's a difference. You know, voodoo, most of the time, voodoo is a lot like our naturopath stuff up here.
No, I'm not an expert. I just can tell when something's going to go wrong and go sideways.
Yeah, voodoo for the most part is very friendly. It's hoodoo you have to watch out for, and that's in the backwoods bayou. That's the bad stuff. And hello. So that's where it gets crazy. But no, there's voodoo shops throughout, especially the French Quarter. That's where the majority of them are, and probably over in Trem. But we never
No, we don't
make
head
it
that
over
way.
to Trem.
But now when you go down to the
Garden District and stuff, there's none.
Yeah, but if you go down into the, like, deep into the business district where some of the artistry stuff is, that gets shady down there.
Yeah.
That gets really shady down there. We're talking, like, shady.
Thanks, Clifton. I will send you our logo.
So, other than that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was our
And
experience
that's
long
Sarah.
time ago.
Sarah says we must go into the voodoo shop when we get down there. That's like on her list.
Got to get brick dust.
Why do we have to get brick dust?
I don't. I'm just making jokes. So. But yeah, no, I mean, what else? What else we talk about? But yeah, she, like I said, she was all nervous and whatever. I'm not. Now there was another time too that we were walking, and it was a bunch of teenagers, and they were on the dark side of the alley coming out of Bourbon Street, and there were 8 of them, and they're all on. They were actually causing ruckus, but at the same time we were approaching them, the PD came out and dispersed them all. So whatever, and it happens, you know, but nothing too scary. But it was funny. We did watch one homeless lady fight another homeless lady for a milk. Well, no, that not that one. That was a different incident. No, this was an incident where they were arguing over a milk crate that they would sit on in a corner. One of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Mike, it is a great place. Honestly, there are a lot of fun things to do. The last time we were there, they were actually filming a movie. They had taken one of the side streets and decked it out for something that would look like you're in Venezuela or Brazil. The way they set it up and the it was some kind of military movie. I don't.
That wasn't the last time we were there.
That was.
That was when we were there with the kids because we had to walk all the way around the whole thing.
Oh yeah. We were there with the kids. That's right. We were doing the swamp tour that time. That's where we saw the other argument between the homeless guy and the woman. Yeah, and that guy pulled a knife on that woman in front of us. That was like interesting.
He just brandished it.
No, he pulled it. But whatever. It was still like, wow, where are we? Holy smokes! Now that was actually kind of nerving. But they took their argument across the street to the gas station and whatever.
So in that part, it's like walking around Detroit.
Yeah, some good times. You start walking into the Garden District, though. Beautiful homes, mansions of early era. Cool to see. The tram's fun to ride on too, because as you're going through the tram, the streetcar.
Yeah.
Streetcar. You go on the streetcar, and it's hot down there anyway. There's no air conditioning. So you got the windows down, so you get all this air. But you kind of see the stages of Louisiana as you get to the older to newer sections. So it's pretty cool, and depending on the area, it gets much nicer when you start going out. So it's cool. It really is. Now, like any other big city, good morning. You have places you just don't go. Hey, honestly, if you ever go, just go. I mean, it's fairly safe. I mean, you just, like anything else, you just try to stay where the biggest crowds are. Bourbon, some of the tour groups. Stay with those. You'll never have a problem. Never have a problem. I can't say enough how much of a fun city it really is. I mean, yeah, you got your vagrants all over the place. They do have different mannerisms than we do here, but it's still a good place to be for some fun and some entertainment. But like I said, it's one of our favorite cities. Now we can go to like California, and that place over there is just that place over there now. It used to be pretty, but not so much. Is there chicken? I don't know. I don't go down there to eat the chicken down there. I go down there and I usually get like po' boys, gator po' boys, chicken tender po' boys. It's not. I mean, it's. I don't know. I'm not. Plus, I can't really compare to Popeye's chicken because I've never had Popeye's.
No, and I haven't either, and I really want to because it's got seasoning in it that's got a kick.
Gotta get a little kick.
Yeah. But there's really not very many of those. It's one of those companies that is getting huge up here, but it's like, oh yeah, it's just Popeyes. Like we say, oh yeah, it's just Burger King. It's not like it's the Taj Mahal of New Orleans, It's just, all right.
Yeah. And as far as their like fast food restaurants go there, honestly, we haven't ventured out too much of the fast food areas because when you're there, I mean, there was the IHOP that was nearby.
Oh yeah.
And because we were in we'd always go to one area.
Yeah,
we always at the IHOP or the McDonald's.
We always stay close to Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
This trip that I'm taking with Sarah and my parents will be the furthest away from Bourbon Street that I've stayed, and but we always try and stay close because then we can just pop out in onto Bourbon at night and then go back in. So exactly. He said, never had an issue there like any other city. Just be smart. Great city to experience. Exactly.
Perfectly said.
Yeah.
But
we
every
knew-
time we've gone, I've had a great time.
Yeah.
So
And we've always tried to see something different. Okay, what else? What haven't we seen this time? Last time we went, we went to a Saints pregame.
Yep. So we saw the Mercedes Dome, which is
amazing.
pretty cool.
Packed stadium for a pregame. Like it was or preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
And then we heard about the high end party side, which obviously we're going to have to
We
venture
gotta
into
find
that
next time.
again. So
But then we also found the mansions.
yep.
Where we've been to the Garden District every time we've gone, and
we
we've
haven't
never
gone that
gone
deep.
further
Yeah.
by the Audubon Zoo and Park. But our Uber driver told us where Drew Brees lives, so we went and found it
Yeah.
and made our
Yeah.
friend cry. It's funny.
Cry. I thought she was going to jump over the fence.
Well, yeah, that too.
I thought
but
she
she
was
was
going to be
crying.
Spider Girl, jumping over the fence for a breeze. It was
It was
insane. Funny, but insane.
Yeah.
Now, if she would have known that precisely before we went in there, I bet you 10-1 when one of the Saints guys came out of the house and opened the gate, she'd have ran right through that damn
Yeah,
thing.
probably. Yep. But we weren't quite sure, and then we saw a guy come out with the Saints emblem on a shirt.
So,
And we asked him. So, yeah, no, there is a Popeyes in New Baltimore, and every time I go down there, I think about it, and I just don't go that way. One day we'll have to make a special trip.
well, we'll be
You would like it now that you like spicy foods. He didn't like spicy foods for years. And it wasn't until you really, pretty much till you turned 40,
Yeah, everything kind of changes.
that all of a sudden...
Your taste buds change, your body changes. You get hair in really weird places. I mean, everything changes. I'm so lucky I got my teeth, I think. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Is there chicken better than Popeye? Oh, I see where that
Yeah,
question
see,
came from.
there's no.
Yeah, we don't
know.
Yeah, he's right. We haven't gotten fried chicken down there.
And we get a lot of the seafood when
Yeah.
we're down there.
You go- and that's
oysters
what
and stuff
even
like
our
that.
friend-
Oh my!
Even our friend Mark, who grew up in Louisiana, he's like, you don't go to New Orleans for chicken. You go for the seafood.
Chelsea, we have gumbo. It's
Yep,
actually in the
every
freezer.
weekend. Every weekend we have it.
Yeah, so if you really want some, just let us know.
Just let us know.
We
We
can
can pull you out
defrost
some.
some and put it off the side.
Yeah.
It's just that
We're gonna be
every time we've made it, in the last couple of weeks, nobody's ordered it.
Yeah.
Nobody. So he's just, you know what? It costs
just like our soups. We suspended our weekly
Yeah.
soups during the week.
and I don't want
until
to
we can
spend the
open up.
money just to freeze it, to unfreeze it, freeze it, and then throw it away.
Right.
It doesn't. That's not. It's hard. It's heartbreaking. It really is. Mm-hmm. And I won't lie about that.
Except that the 10 Commandments for gumbo that Sharon tagged us in, we're making it completely wrong. So I guess I have to revisit.
How are we
No,
making
that's
it
good.
wrong? Everyone liked it.
I know.
Bottom line is, if we got a product people like, close enough. And we took it off a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 4-star recipe.
Actually,
and it
2 recipes
Yeah, and
that
we
we
combined them
merged.
together. So it's what it is. Yes.
Great.
Guess what?
Great food, St. Charles Place.
Yeah, we did eat at St. Charles.
No, we didn't.
No? Were we supposed to?
No, we were supposed to eat at Dickie Brennan's.
Oh. I'll tell you a story.
And-
real quick.
Oh, God.
We went out one night and partied on Bourbon Street, and it's
Our
probably our
first
first
night.
time out.
Our first night.
First day, first
and
time to the city.
I don't get drunk. I don't like getting drunk at all.
Bottom line is that we got
He had a goal.
so hammered. No,
He had a
listen.
goal.
Just shush. We were so hammered that when we woke up, we not only did we get hungover, we got obviously the drunken flu, but then we got up with such a hangover, and we were supposed to be at a breakfast.
A brunch.
A brunch
at 10
breakfast,
a.m.
10 a.m.
At
And you're supposed to dress
one of the
really,
most,
really nice.
Yeah, one of the most.
We had
ritzy
clothes out for
restaurants.
everything. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
No.
So we ended up going out.
We went to the Quarter
fighting
Two
the light,
Sisters.
doing that.
I said, we
that,
have
oh my
to get
God, light
out.
going, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is horrible.
I go, we have to get out. We have to eat something.
Yeah, we ended up going to a place that was doing a buffet breakfast, and it was $65. $65 for the both of us to have a buffet breakfast, which I had mostly fruit.
He had fruit.
'Cause
I was
could
like,
almost
I
not
figured out
stomach
my trick.
anything.
I figured out that meat.
But
So they were slicing roast beef,
beef.
and it settled my stomach immediately. I was like,
But
so I had pecan
after we
pie.
paid the $65, the waiter, was like,
He
"Why
t-
didn't you eat nothing?" I'm like, "I could barely eat, man. I got a hangover." He goes, "Why did you tell me? I would have got you a
Yeah,
Bloody Mary."
Bloody
I'm
Mary.
like, "I didn't even know you served them. I can't even read the menu. It hurt my eyes so bad to look at the menu." It's like, holy moly!
So speaking
Lesson
of,
learned.
Speaking of, and going off into Kathy Nola stuff now, we are gonna have 2 meal items on our Mardi Gras specials board, and one of them, the other one he doesn't know about, so I won't mention it right now. It's super easy. You're gonna be happy with it. The main one will be called the Hangover Cure. And it will be, I showed the picture to Eddie, and he cursed on how big of a sandwich this is. It is made on a croissant, so you need grease. You need substance to get over a hangover. And then I thought of the Bloody Mary. What?
Nothing.
So, it is croissant as your sandwich spread, 2 eggs over medium, so the yolks are runny, sausage patty, bacon, a hash brown patty, sliced tomato, and pickles and hot sauce and cheese. If I didn't have to limit myself on calories right now, I would have eaten the entire thing, but I only ate a quarter. Like, it was
Murder mystery. When will murder mystery be back?
as soon as we can do dine-in, Chelsea. As soon as we can do dine-in. That was so much fun, and we did it, like, we didn't even personalize it or anything. We just did it by the box, and we had a lot of fun with it. Mm-hmm. So, yes, we will be doing those again, and yeah, that was so much fun. We miss all the things and we have so many things that we have planned that we can do as soon as dine-in is allowed. So as soon as that happens, we'll be throwing it in. We're calling it the Hangover Cure because it's not going to give you a hangover. It's going to help with the hangover. Or if you just want a big
Or
sandwich.
if you're already too hungover and you
Or-
bite it and that helps you clean your gullet.
We did too. We got the Clue. We got the Clue, the Office Clue version of Who Killed Toby.
Yep.
So yeah, we've played it a few times. Morning, Tanya.
Morning.
So that's going to be rolling out. We'll have a king cake latte rolling out. That's all going to be happening this weekend. Is when we wanted to roll out all of our Mardi Gras flavors. And we will have Mardi Gras and Valentine's Day Cocoa Bombs starting this weekend. So that's my update for Cafe Nola. We talked about New Orleans a lot.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was fun.
Fun times. Good times. Fun times.
I'll make sure not to go into any of your favorite
Yeah,
places.
it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be there. Do whatever you want.
You can either go there or California this summer, so
Yeah.
you get to choose.
Well, if I get to choose, I'm going to go see my buddy Tommy.
Yeah, I know. So,
I'm just going to show up on his doorstep. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tommy. Is this a good time? If not that, then If they're not home, then I can go and see Pops.
I'm gonna give them a
Gary,
heads up.
Gary.
You're not gonna go all the way across.
No, he's south.
You're not gonna go all across the country without them knowing. That's my husband.
You're like, I'm a certified firefighter. Look.
Yes. You ready to go work?
Nope. Not at all.
You have stuff to do.
No, you got stuff to do. I told you what I was gonna do.
Make muffaletta bread.
Yeah, that's not a lot of stuff. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and turn it on. Oh.
All right, let's finish up.
All right, guys. You have a wonderful Wednesday. Please be fun, have safe times, and
It's cold. It's kind of windy.
it kind of sucks out there. There's no sun. It's sad.
We're too cute.
Get him, Andrew. Oh, she gets me all right.
So, everybody have a fantastic day. Go do something fun and stay warm. And
all
come
right,
in
call
and
me
grab
later.
some fun
That sounds
stuff.
good.
And, yeah. So, yeah, Clifton, if you call the shop, just ask for Chris. Because I'm going to be too busy with
I'm doing
all these
everything.
other things.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a
Bye,
great
guys.
day. We'll see you later.